What's up, YouTube? DummyWatch12 back again with another video. Just got through watching some Power Ranger cast interviews of like past Power Ranger actors, and that's been watching actually been watching a little bit of Morphicon, like some clips off YouTube from Power Morphicon, which we all know is the Power Rangers convention. It's coming back to LA, to San Diego, I think. I think it's San Diego, I really don't know. It's in California somewhere. Excuse me, it's coming back this year. And we all know the new Power Ranger series that from what I hear is gonna be based off, well, they're gonna do another season, so we all know they're gonna do another season of Samurai. Don't know why. They're gonna do another season of Samurai this year. Hope it gets better. I'm not gonna lie, toward the end on Samurai the acting has gotten better. But the focus of this video is what I would do for the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers, and I kind of got the idea to do this from a lot of other people's videos. I know from McCann85 and from Sammy. I think this girl. She does this where they do this these Power Ranger where she does these Power Rangers. So she does do Power Ranger videos, and I subscribe to her. I like some of her videos. I actually like some of her viewpoints on some of the Rangers, like some Ranger series. So I actually got this idea from her. But a lot of the actors, like I was talking about Power Ranger actors, a lot of them have said that they only come back if the rest of their cast came back. Like the cast that they were in, they would come back if the rest of their cast would come back. And there's a problem with that. Like McCann85 said, Saban, if he were to do, because the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers is next year, and if they were to do a 20th anniversary special, especially if they do Gokaiger, because from what I hear, because they're currently casting, from what I know, they're currently casting Power Rangers for the new season for next year, and from what I hear, it's gonna be based off Tensu Sentai Goseiger, or it could be off Pirate Sentai Gokaiger. I really don't know which one they're gonna do. I'm thinking it's gonna be Gokaiger. I think they're gonna skip Goseiger. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to quote anything, but I think they're gonna skip Goseiger and go straight into a Gokaiger. This is what I would do, but I'm not Saban, so I can't. This is just my opinion. I would go straight into Gokaiger, do a series based off Gokaiger, because that's Super Sentai's 35th anniversary, and it will be Power Rangers 20th anniversary. Now this is what I would do for the 20th anniversary. I agree with a lot of other people. A lot of other people have said this. I would like to do a movie. I would like to see another big. I'm talking about big screen. I'm not talking about like none of that Clash of the Red Rangers crap they did this year, the hour-long special. Even though Clash of the Red Ranger was it was okay. Like the acting gotten better, but and it has an okay storyline. But I would have rather seen the RPM Rangers. But anyway, I really want to I would like for Saban. I know Saban really does want to do another. From what I hear, he wants to do another Power Ranger movie. And I would be interested in actually seeing what he would do with the 20th anniversary. But if they were to do a 20th anniversary, I would want every Power Ranger known to man in this. But we actually know that every actor wouldn't come back, because actually two, from what I hear, I know one for sure, but two are dead. I know the actress that played Trini, Toy Train, she's dead. I think I'm saying her name right. She's no longer with us. She, like we said, like most people know, she tragically died in a car accident back in 2001. Back when Time Force was going on. And actually the episode Circuit Unsure, I think that was the name of the episode, was actually dedicated to her. But that episode of Time Force. But and I think another actress, I can't think of it. I think she played one of the Rangers off Mystic Force. If I'm not mistaken. It was one of those later Disney seasons. I think one of them, somebody from that season, no longer with us. But this is what I would do. Who I would bring back in a Power Ranger movie. Cause I know most of the actors have said, like, I know Walter Emanuel Jones has said in the interview he would come back. He would come back to Power Rangers if it became a union show. Now I don't know if Saban's union as of now. I don't know if he's a union organization now. Because, you know, you got union actors and non-union actors. Like, most of them are most of the people that own Power Rangers in the past are union actors now. They were non-union when they were on Power Rangers. But most of them are union actors now, which means they can do like more big like try to do mainstream stuff, like do like big commercials and stuff like that. But like most of them are union actors, but a lot of people have actually said they would be willing to come back. I know the guy that played Wes from Time Force and the girl that played Jen on Time Force said at a Morphicon I was watching on YouTube that it was on Power Morphicon that I watched on YouTube. They actually both have said they would return if their whole cast comes back, if most of their cast comes back. Well, I actually know the guy that played Wes said he actually keeps in contact with everybody from that show, from Time Force, except for the girl that played Katie. He said the last time he seen Katie was when the Time Force team teamed up with Wild Force. He said that was from what he's acknowledged, the last time he seen her. But and I hadn't seen her in nothing either, like in not TV shows. Now she might have done some guest spots and some stuff, but I don't know. The guy, I think the dude's name is like Jason Font or something, Flutes or something like that. I'm no good with names, but I know his first name's Jason. But anyway, he said he has not seen the girl that played Katie since the Time Force Wild Force review. But this is who I would bring back for a 20th anniversary Power Ranger movie. I will bring back now with Mighty Morphin there, they'll get stumped because we know you couldn't bring Trini back because tragically Hoy Train isn't here. Not unless they got Audrey Dubois, who was originally cast as Trini. Not a lot of people know, and I think Audrey Dubois has actually been in some of the Morphicons, if I'm not mistaken. To my knowledge, I think she's been. If they brought Audrey Dubois back, now they could bring her back as Trini, but I don't know if fans react to that, because if you actually see the original pilot for Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Hoy Train was not playing she was not playing Trini. It was an actress named Audrey Dubois, and I don't really know why she was recast, but I'm glad Hoy Train was Trini. Cause I don't think nobody else could play Trini. But if they were to do that, or just make Aisha just flat out make Aisha the Yellow Ranger for that. Well, with Mighty Morphin, I would bring back Jason as the Red Ranger, Billy the Blue Ranger, Kimberly Pink. I'll bring back Tommy as the Green Ranger, and I would bring back and Zach as the Black Ranger. And for Zeo, I bring back Rocky, of course, Rocky, Adam, Tanya, and Kat. I will bring those guys, but I will make Zeo and Mighty Morphin like be together in the movie. Those like characters be together. And we mostly know Austin St. John, who played Jason. He's kind of got a little overweight. That wouldn't be a problem, I mean, but he's gotten overweight. Cause like most people remember from Forever Red, the last time we seen Jason on screen, he was getting a little pudgy. You know, I'm not that skinny. I'm not a skinny person anyway. I mean, I'm not overweight, but like I'm not skinny. I'm not just bony either. But I'm not overweight. Excuse me. But yeah. And I don't think dude will come back there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Austin St. John, I don't know if he said he would actually come back He might, but I don't know. But anyway, and like I said, Walter Jones said he'd come back if it became a union show, and I doubt Amy Jo Johnson will come back either, because she's somewhat of a kind of legit actress in a way now. But I doubt she'd come back. Karen Asher said she'd come back if her cast if most of the cast came back. And like I said, I would, but with the Zeo, I wouldn't bring Tommy as a Zeo Red Ranger. I like Tommy. Well, I like him as the Red Ranger, but I'll bring it back as the Green Ranger. And then maybe later on in the movie he can become Red. And let's see. And then Turbo I'll bring back. But there's something else that I'm running a conflict with. They could run into conflict if this is just me talking, but if they were to do something like this, they would run into conflict with this. Because 4 of the Turbo Rangers are the Space Rangers. Would they like bring back just a whole Turbo team and just leave Andros and Zane as a Space Rangers? Like, I know McCann85 said this too, but give him credit for saying this. But what I would do is I would bring back Justin as the Blue Turbo Ranger, and have the Space Rangers, with the 4 Space Rangers, TJ, Cassie, Carlos, and Ashley. I would have them for part of the movie as Turbo, but then their powers get destroyed, like it did in Turbo, and then they regain their space powers, and that's how I would do it. Did I bring back all the Lost Galaxy team, even though I know for a fact I don't think the guy that played Leo, I think his name was Danny Slavin, or Danny Sylvain, or Slavin or something. He's a lawyer now. Now I don't know if he's a big time lawyer, but he's a lawyer. And I don't think he will come back. He wants nothing to do with Power Rangers. But like I said in some previous videos, he actually did Power Rangers to become a lawyer. He did it to become a lawyer. But I don't think I seriously do not think he'll come back. I don't think Danny Slavin will come back as Leo. Now the other actors might. Now the actor that played Damon, he hadn't done much. He's I know he's married to the girl that played Amy Smart, who played he's married to the girl that played Trakina. He's married to her. I think her name is Amy Smart. Well, yeah, anyway. He's married to her, and the actor that played Kai, I hadn't seen him or nothing. And I would try to get most of the Lightspeed Rangers, not Lightspeed, Lost Galaxy Rangers. Now the Lightspeed Rangers, that season has actually the best, has the actor that has the best career as a Power Ranger. You know, the guy that played Joe, his name is Keith Robinson. He's had the most successful career, most successful acting career. And I even think he's embarrassed to come back. But he does acknowledge, when he goes on an interview and he talks about his career, he does acknowledge Power Rangers. And he actually kind of, and I think the guy said he still has his morpher, if I'm not mistaken. But I basically, because I haven't seen anybody except for him from Lightspeed Rescue and nothing else. But I would bring most of them back. I'd try to bring the whole rescue team back. Now, Time Force, I'd bring all the whole Time Force team. Wild Force, I think some of those actors are embarrassed to do Power Rangers, because the actor that played Max, he's sort of he's a union actor now. I've seen him in some commercials. I've also seen, I think he's on this this Canadian, he's a Canadian soap star now. I think he does some stuff in Canada. He does some soap opera stuff. And like we know the guy played Cole because he's currently on Power Rangers. I mean, he's on Power Rangers. From what I know, he's still on Power Rangers Samurai. He played Decker on Power Rangers Samurai, so we know he's not embarrassed. But from what he does now, I don't really care to hear this, because last night my friend was telling me this. Said, you know, the guy that played Cole on Power Rangers, he's a stripper now. And I was like, okay, I don't really care. I didn't really care that. I didn't really need to hear that. But actually, I was curious, so I looked it up, and it's true. The guy is a stripper. I haven't seen. I don't really care to see him stripping anything, but I just looked up. I cannot think. I think Ricardo something. And his name is something like that. I looked him up and I said, it's on his Wikipedia page. It said him and two other guys are like this Hollywood strip thing, and I'm like, I really didn't need it. Really don't care to hear that, but because every time whenever I watch Wild Force, I look at the guy strange. I'm like, okay, how did you go from being a actor on Power Rangers to being a stripper? But anyway, I'd bring him back. I'd bring him back for the whole. I try to bring most of the Wild Force team because most of them hasn't really done much. They may have done some independent stuff, but Ninja Storm, I bring most of the Ninja Storm Rangers back because actually, to be honest with you, I hadn't seen anybody from Ninja Storm at any of the Morphicons. Now most of these actors do come to Morphicons. Well, you know, we got regulars. Most of the regulars on Morphicons are Walter Jones. He's mostly at every Morphicon, just about. Karen Ashley play Aisha. Walter Jones played Zack. Like I said, Walter Jones, Karen Ashley, Catherine Sutherland, who played Cat. She's mostly at all of them. Austin St. John, I think he's been the 2, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's been the 2. Jason Dave Frank has been to some. He's not ashamed. He's not ashamed of the Power Rangers. Let's see. Who is this? Most of the regulars. Steve Cardenas, he comes to Morphicon. I mean, Johnny Young Bosch, he's been to conventions and talked about Power Rangers. I don't know if he's actually been to Morphicon. I don't know, but I know the guy that played TJ and most of the space. I know dude played Justin, who's like an adult. We all know he's an adult now. Blake Foster, he's been to Morphicon. Dude played TJ, his name's Selvin Ward. Roger Velasco, who played Carlos, and Patricia Lee and Tracy Lynn Cruz. They all the Space and Turbo Rangers. Only Turbo Space Rangers and the guy that played Andrews. I hadn't seen him in at any of the Morphicons. I don't know if he's embarrassed for Power Rangers or not, but I don't know. And dude to play Zane, I think he says Power Rangers. I think he thinks Power Rangers ruined his career. So we all know he didn't come back for the Lost Galaxy and In Space team up. But anyway, but like there's a lot of regulars that come to Morphicons. It's a lot of regulars. But anyway, back to where I was now. I will bring the Ninja Storm team back. I haven't seen anybody in Ninja Storm since Ninja Storm. I bring the Dino Thunder actors back because most of them aren't doing anything. The girl that played Kira, I think she does some stuff in the New Zealand era. She does some independent stuff, from what I know. I don't know much about the guy that played Connor. The guy that played Trent, I think he does some voiceover stuff. And the guy that played Ethan, he's a rapper. That guy's a rapper now. I don't know how well he's doing at that, but he's a rapper. But I doubt he'd come back because he wants to focus on his rap career. Now SPD, the guy that played Jack, he's becoming a legit actor now. He's becoming a big time actor now. I mean, he's getting some fame. He getting some, making a name for himself. He's landed a good many roles. I mean, so I doubt he'd come back. And in the rest of the SPD cast, I haven't really seen him much, nothing else. I think I did see the guy that played Bridge. I think I seen him in like a pizza commercial. I can't remember. At least I think that was him, a pizza commercial. Let's see, Mystic Force, I don't care about that. I'm not gonna lie to you, even though I think somebody from that show is dead. That's just still tragic, but that's sad in its own right. But I wouldn't cry if any of the Mystic Force Rangers didn't come, or the Overdrive Rangers. I wouldn't really cry about that. But I in general, for the sake of a 20th anniversary Power Rangers thing, I would include them. And then Jungle Fear, no, I don't really care. No, I wouldn't care. I like to see the suits again, but I wouldn't care for the actors coming back. But anyway, speaking of Operation Overdrive, the actor that played Mac, a lot of people talk about this. The actor that played Mac was actually at a Morphicon, one of the Morphicons. It was at actually a Forever Red panel. Why did they had Austin St. John, Steve Cardenas, even though he wasn't in Forever Red, this actual episode Forever Red, he was supposed to be. Steve Cardenas was supposed to be in Forever Red, but I think they had lost it. He had changed address. He changed addresses, and they just forgot. They lost his number if they didn't bother to try to find him. But anyway. It was Austin St. John played Jason, Steve Cardenas, and Danny Southworth played Eric. They were just and the guy that played Mac, I don't really know his name. This guy acted like a fucking douchebag throughout the entire interview. This guy was just so douchey. He acted like a fucking douchebag. And it was kind of funny because I think Danny Southworth or like Austin St. John, one of them was like, I think they were like picking at him or something like that. And he was just basically like this the whole time. Fucking Power Rangers. I already know why the hell I did this show. That's how he was sitting there looking like he's like fucking depressed. Like cause like Austin St. John, Steve Cardenas, and Danny Southworth, they were just like pumped up. I mean, they was excited. The fans were actually there to see them. They were really excited to be there, and then here's the guy to play Mac. Fuck this. I don't even know why I came to this shit. I just came because they might pay me. I don't know if they get paid to do Morphicons. I don't know. And he's basically like that. Man, fuck this. These damn nerds. All these people know they're too grown to be here. I'm like, dude, get over yourself. For one, you're not even that popular for people. You're not even really that popular for being a Power Ranger. So get over yourself. I hadn't seen you do shit else. Haven't seen him do nothing else. I hadn't seen him do anything else. I haven't seen him in anything. He's probably one of those people that thinks Power Rangers actually destroyed his career. He might be one of those type people. But well, yeah, it was just actually funny. It's the videos on YouTube. You can look it up. This is a Forever Red panel. I mean, and they were just asking dude, every time dude asked the question, he just act like he just hated being there. He act like he didn't want to be there. You're like, I mean, and there's a lot of actors out there that were on Power Rangers that are fucking embarrassed to say they did Power Rangers. There's a lot of them that are embarrassed. And I mean, but most of them, I don't know why they're embarrassed, because they actually, some of them had Power Rangers to thank for them having a career. I mean, if they have the ones that have, it's like 2 or 3 that have good careers, and that's like Keith Robinson and maybe Avie Jo Johnson and the guy that played Jack, Brandon J. McLaren, Jack from SPD. But they had Power Rangers to thank for their career. But the rest of them, I mean, they have no reason not to be so pissed off about Power Rangers. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a Power Ranger? I mean, one day, if it's still around, when I get out to Hollywood and start auditioning for stuff, I would like to audition to be a Power Ranger. I mean, seriously. I mean, I would actually, and I actually know some martial arts. Literally, I know some martial arts. And I would actually like to audition for Power Rangers one day. If it's still around by the time I get to go out and audition for stuff, I actually would like to audition for Power Rangers. But anyway, but that's actually, but I got the Jungle Fear, but I will bring back the whole RPM team. But think about it, even the guy that, because the guy, I'm not gonna lie to you, the actors on RPM, the guy that played Scott, I seen him on that show Supernova on Fox. That show Supernova, I seen him on that. So, and he's getting more opportunities to act. He's getting more other guest spots and more roles. So he might be embarrassed to come back to do Power Rangers. And the guy that played Dylan, he's like an Australian. I think he's an Australian soap opera actor now. He's a big Australian soap opera actor now. So he might not come back. But the rest of them, I think they would come back. I really do. And actually, I'm actually pulling for the Morphicon this year. I want to see some of the RPM actors there. And as for Samurai, I guess I can tolerate them being in a movie. But that's about it. That's all I got to say. I know I'm over 25 minutes now. That's just basically what I would do. My cast would be for a Power Rangers movie, a 20th anniversary Power Ranger movie. But another thing I would do is for the 20th anniversary, I would make a badass video game to come out on all systems. And I'm gonna do another video. I'm gonna do a video about what I would do for me to be the ideal Power Ranger video game. But yeah, that's how gonna be my next video. The ideal Power Ranger video game, and in general, the ideal superhero video game. Cause I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know why I love role-playing superhero games. I'm still playing Batman Arkham City. I haven't beat it yet. It's a pretty badass game. But anyway, I'm gonna be back to give you guys my ideal Power Ranger game. So this is Diamond Woods 12 checking out. Peace. God bless. I'm out.